Sit down. Sit down. Look at my little raggedy life and say, I want an exchange. We're going to make an exchange. Huh? Because you can't deal with what you're dealing with. I'm going to take that burden on. And I'm going to put you up under this yoke with me. Pastor Cherry said it on Friday night. And I had the misfortune of being out in the country with all my brothers and sisters and aunts and uncles, and they had land and cattle and all that stuff. So I saw what a yoke looked like. I'm excited about this thing. But it's not just the yoke. Huh? Can I talk to you, Pastor Hayes? You with me? The yoke is attached to something. There's a tether that's pulling. Huh? And then there's something that those mules and oxen have to be pulling that's got some weight attached to it. And with all of that going on, there's somebody sitting there or walking behind that's leading and guiding. And when they want to turn to the left, they pull on that left rein. Huh? And it causes pressure. I'm okay. For that animal to turn to the left. Yes. They're not turning to the left because they want to. Huh? They're turning to the left because they're trying to get out from up under the pressure. They're trying to get out from under the pressure of that bit that's in their mouth that's causing that. Yes. Let me see, how you going all the way, right? Many sorrows shall be the wicked. But he that trusteth in the Lord, comma, because that means there's a pause. Huh? Mercy shall compass him about. It falls in line with where I'm at. But I'll say this. Everybody's been in conversation about the weather. Well, we're supposed to get snow, we're supposed to get this, and we're supposed to get that. We're supposed to get a lot of things. But here's the thing about that. And then I'm going to get back to where we're going. They are preparing for something that they believe. Anybody talk with me? They preparing the roads and the city for something that they believe might happen. We come in here to get prepared for, oh my God, y'all ought to be excited right about now. We come to this place to get prepared for something, not that we believe might happen, but that we know. That's why I told you I'm excited, not because it's the first Sunday of the year, but because God is here. My Lord. So they got a time that they believe this nature is going to happen. Preparing everybody, sending out warnings on your cell phones, on your television. Huh? And then after they've done all of that, nothing happens. Huh? I'm just trying to set this up for you. Because we are in a preparation chamber. And I'm here to tell you, not all chambers are the same. There's some chambers on this Sunday morning. They're just doing the usual religious, every time practice service. And God ain't nowhere there. Huh? Ichabod is written over. Huh. But we have the distinct honor of knowing that there is a God that dwelleth in this place. How? Y'all, man, I'm trying to tell you something. So, with all that being said, they brought in the new year, as they say. And I'm telling you right now, I used to be a partaker in all that foolishness. I used to get excited about what the new year meant. Because everybody would always say, well, whatever you were found doing on the, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Huh? So let me tell you how stupid I was. Because I told y'all, I'm transparent. I don't care. You can't hurt me. I lived the life, so you ain't got to try to remind me about it. I already know. I would find myself in the drug house. Because if I was doing it at 12 midnight when the clock struck, then that mean I was going to be doing it for the rest of it. Yes, look here, y'all. Look at me like I said something foolish. And I didn't just want to be just in the drug house. I needed to have some company. Some company. So I have the female persuasion. Because I know if we're going to be doing all of this, I'm going to be doing it all for the rest of the year. Huh? That's how stupid it means. And the word resolution means to do something, determined to do one thing or not do something, to make a decision. Huh? So I switched it up. I am resolute at this point. Hey, Pastor Hazel just smiled because he doesn't know where I'm here to say it. Resolute means determined. I am resolute that I will trust in the Lord at all times, and that his praises shall continuously. Y'all ain't excited. Y'all made all kinds of resolutions about losing weight and all this other stuff, and they say on the second Friday of the year, that's your quit day, so you're going to quit before you get started. I'm already telling you, I refuse to quit on what God is doing in my life right now. That's why I can say it with strong conviction that I am resolute, that I will continue to serve the Lord no matter what happens. How you gonna say all that? Why? Sister Clem put that up there, I don't know, but follow me with this. Psalm 27 says it this way. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Huh? The Lord is my light, not Karita Smith. Huh? The Lord is my light, not Mary Pauline Kimber Smith. The Lord is my light, not Otis Lee Howell. The Lord is my light and conjunction, my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Oh my God. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even my enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Though an host shall encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. One thing have I desired of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord and to inquire in his temple. Y'all ought to be excited, man. Y'all ought to be excited about what God is talking about. Huh? The Lord is. Not was. Huh? Not might be. The Lord is my life. He didn't tell me to include nobody else with that. He didn't tell me to mention another name along with that. All it said was the Lord is my life. Why am I saying it that way? Because I am resolute that God is. Hey, y'all ain't talking to me. Woo. My Lord, my Lord. And my salvation. So that just simply means for me, my wife can't save me. My mama and my daddy can't save me. The doctor can't fix my condition. He ain't equipped with what he needs to reach the innermost parts of this man. He ain't equipped to see beyond what his physical eye can see. He doesn't recognize that it ain't just an issue with my body. It ain't a physical issue that he can work on. There's a spiritual need that he can't meet. Y'all ain't. I ain't messing with y'all, young people. I'm going to include everybody in this one. Y'all just pay attention. Because there's more to it than just coming to church. There's more to it than just sitting here on Fridays and Sundays. It's more to it than that. It's more to it than that. I just read to you in those first 4 verses. There's some stuff coming your direction that you ain't equipped to handle. You haven't had enough life experiences. And I'm not talking about stuff in the world, life experiences. I'm talking about experiences with the Lord to where you can see he has allowed a storm to come your way. And because you had enough confidence and enough knowledge to know that the storm that came by the storm sender. So as long as I believe in the sender, I can make it through the storm. Oh my God. He been dealing with me, man. I had an episode last night, that's true. I thank God that God was there. I don't know when they come. I can't prepare for them. That's the thing I love about it. I don't have a clue when it's coming. I don't know. I can't. All I can do is when it happens is open up my mouth and let God know I trust you, Lord. Y'all ain't talking to me.
Yes, Lord. Glory to God.
That's how good he is. And if he take me, I ain't gonna know it. Because when these things happen, I am so deep in an unconscious state. It takes him to wake me. Y'all. My God. So life don't belong to you. You make all the resolutions that you want to. I suggest that you make one with the Lord. Verse 5 says, for in the time of trouble, this is where I found myself last night. For in the time of trouble, he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me upon a rock. Oh my God. And now shall mine head be lifted up above mine enemies round about me. Therefore will I offer in his tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I will sing, yea, I will sing praises unto God. Y'all ought to be excited right about now. He shall hide me. Singular. He didn't say us. He said, I shall hide me in his pavilion. Huh? That's under his covering. Oh, y'all, man. I'm trying to get us out of here. In the tabernacle. And all of my enemies had come up against me. He had raised me above them. I'm trying to tell you, I told y'all this last time, young people. Young enemy ain't got to be a person. Enemy can be a thing. It could be an issue. It could be a situation. It could be a sickness. Enemy can be any of those things. But once that enemy comes, I already know where I'm at. I don't have to run to his pavilion. I don't have to chase and get there. I don't have to fight to get there. I'm already there because I've given him what he asked of me. I am resolute in God. Hey, master. It's a lot like Job, I tell you. That's what it feels like. So I can't get to him because you got too much around you. You don't know who you dealing with. I'm going to take all that stuff from around him and then go. I'm going to let you have your way with him. Just don't touch his life. Touch everything that matters to him. Just don't touch what matters to me. When God finds out that he can trust you, well, he'll allow you to go through some stuff. I'm not bragging. That ain't how I live my life. I'm telling you what I've been taught. I'm telling you what I've been experiencing. And right now, I'm telling you what I live. So. Hear, O Lord, when I cry with my voice, have mercy also upon me, and answer me. When thou saidst, seek ye my face, my heart said unto thee, thy face, Lord, will I seek. Hide not thy face far from me. Put not thy servant away in anger. Thou hast been my help. Leave me not, neither forsake me, O God of my salvation. When my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take me up. Teach me thy way, O Lord, and lead me in the plain path because of mine enemies. Deliver me not over unto the will of mine enemies, for false witnesses are rising up against me, and such as breath out cruelty. I had fainted. This is the one I love. They say, I had fainted unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. My God. I don't have to wait for no storm to come. I got to be prepared when the storm does come. That's like trying to run out here and drive in snow and you ain't got no snow tires or chains or whatever they need. Prepared. Coming here every Friday, every Sunday. I wake up every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, because see, I don't want to leave no days out. And God get the glory. I don't care how small it is. when my eyes open before my feet hit the floor. That's how serious this thing has to be. That's how serious it is with me. I ain't got to cry and scream and snot and spit and fall all over the place because it ain't in all them actions. And then you get up still looking and acting the same way you did when you went down. My heart is resolute on what God is able and is doing for me. Ain't no less. Much as I love my children, I don't love them enough to go to hell for them. I'm telling you right now. And our conversations ain't the same no more. They'll call and talk to their daddy about a couple of things. And that ain't got nothing to do with how they live. That's got something to do with food. Because they want to know what to cook or how to cook something. Because they already know I'm not going to condone your lifestyle. I'm not going to agree with you. And you talking about you a Christian and you going around here sleeping with boys and you still ain't married to nobody. There's a word for it in the Bible. It's called fornication. Huh? Sex before marriage, young people. It's called fornication. It's a sin. Huh? Ain't just them. Ain't just them. Some of us old heads too. It's because you on your own and you single. They don't give you no liberty to go do what you want to do neither. Then you come over here. And you lie to yourself. And try to convince yourself that what you're doing is right and okay. The Bible declares it turns you over to what? A reprobated mind. Huh? Pastor Terry was talking about it on Friday night, how all of the children of Israel, they're going to get up there and talk about how good they had it back in Israel, lying to themselves, knowing they were slaves, knowing they didn't have all that good stuff to eat. Instead of being patient and waiting on the man of God to come down with a word that had already delivered you out of the hand of bondage. Y'all ain't talking here. Already brought you out of bondage. And the fact that it was brought you out of bondage, you had enough audacity because it wasn't in your time to say, I had it better back where I was. I went past my time. How foolish would it be for me to spend all this time in freedom? Free from the bounds of sin that has all of these things attached to it that I used to look at and think wasn't a fun thing to be doing. Sin is the disease. Fornication is a symptom. It's over here. And because you feel like it's so far away from that, it's okay. But look, attached to sin and fornication, lying. I'm going to make sure I ain't stepping on nobody. Can I work with this? Can. Over here, adultery. They all still tied to sin. We have this thing called organizational chart in my company, and at the top is the owner and the CEO, and then there's a drop down, and then there's two things that slide over and drop down, and there's his boss, there's a boss up under him, there's one up under him, then they got another one that drops down, and it drops down. Y'all won't know what I'm talking about. But guess what? It don't matter where you are on that organizational chart. You still attached. You still attached to the thing at the top. And if sin is at the top, you're attached to all of those things that is attached to sin. I thank God that my organizational chart got changed. I didn't get fired from my old job. I quit. I'm going to say this and get out of here. I found myself at a conference. And I didn't recognize any other people that was at the conference because they didn't do the same. They didn't do the same thing that I was doing when I came. So while I was there, I kept listening to this woman preach and teach and talk and reveal. And before I knew it, I had left the organization that I was attached to. And said, I quit. I found me a new boss. I'm going to go join this organization. Because it seemed like, it seemed like they had more going on over here than what I had going on over there. Now, don't get me wrong. I had accumulated a whole lot of stuff over here. But over there, I felt something that felt a whole lot different. That when I started to embrace it, I was able to enjoy what I had accumulated. Because you see, people will tell you all the time, you get enough money, you be happy. That's a lie. I'm going to tell you that right now. They got billionaires committing suicide all the time. Millionaires committing suicide all the time. Professionals, unprofessionals, they all. Because it ain't the money. They trying to keep the money, so they doing whatever they have to do to try to keep the money. And by doing whatever they have to do to try to keep the money, they miserable. Y'all, but I don't have to fight to try to keep no money. What little bit I got don't belong to me anyway. It's on loan. Because as fast as I get it, it's gone. It's gone. But the thing that I exchanged that way of life and way of thinking for to this way of life and this way of thinking, I don't need and it don't require me to have no money. I have joy. Unspeakable. So no matter what comes up in my life, when all of my enemies, as the Bible said, come up against me, it's okay. Joy cometh in the morning. I'll endure what I have to endure this evening. I'll go through this. I'll take this responsibility on because you sent it to me, because you ain't going to send me what I can't handle. Huh? I couldn't handle what was happening to me before I met him. I couldn't deal with the pressures of the things that was on me before I met him. Said, how can you say that? I had some stuff. I told you this. I done smoked up enough cars, enough houses. I know what kind of life I lived. I could have put a whole lot of money away and been well off right now.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
But I burnt it. Huh? I put it in a pipe and I smoked it. That's the kind of pressure that this world brings without him. That's It made me go and commit all kinds of atrocities against human people. And then they decide, well, you live like an animal, we're going to treat you like an animal. 21 years old, facing a 45-year sentence. Oh my God. 66 before I see the outside. I'm 61 now. So guess what? And then I would have still been there. Huh? Bound. While I was there. Let me tell you. Television ain't real, y'all. Don't believe that foolishness you see. Them games y'all play, when you killing them, they ain't coming back to life. You don't get a do-over. Huh?
No way.
You don't get to reset and start again. It is so bad where I was, they had prison inside of prison. So what do you mean? When you do something to another inmate that's in there, they take you and lock you up in another area. 23 hours and 15 minutes. How do you know that to be so precise, Elder Smith? Because I was there. Let me out of this little bitty box for 45 minutes. 15 minutes to take a shower and 30 minutes to walk in the bigger box. I want y'all to get the picture of what sin brings you, man. It's all I can do. 30 minutes a day. And if my recollection is correct, I was down there for 4 months. No sunlight. How you say that? Because I love Paul. Silas. Down in a Roman jail. I love Peter. Love James. But I love Jesus. Because he freed me. He freed me. I'm talking to you. He freed me. I didn't have to wait for them to give me a release date to get out of prison. Huh? And I've got to get this out of here and I'm going home. I didn't wait to get and celebrate my release date from prison. I was excited about my release date from sin. I got excited, so excited because I had come into contact with something that penetrated where my doctors could not go. Something that went beneath where my mind was not letting me go. So much so where it changed my conversation. Talk to me. Change my nature. Change the countenance on my face. Go ahead. Pastor Hayes, do you remember the day? Huh? I done told everybody in here. I didn't believe none of what they was doing. None of what they was talking about. Me and him over on one side of the church. And all of a sudden, the Spirit of the Lord didn't just hit the building, it hit the individual. And when the Lord got into it, talking to me, I found myself on the floor, balled up, speaking in a tongue I did not know. Oh my God. You remember? Oh my. was the day that I was released from prison. That was the day that the keys to the jail was handed over to me. That was the day that I had a way out of bondage. No matter what come my direction, I was given the keys to accept whatever comes, that you can make it through this situation. Just use your key to unlock your situation. So. Knockouts couldn't get no credit. I done made y'all very clear, very aware of that. They just made the mistake of telling me to find God of my own understanding. They should have left it alone at step 11. Instead, you go too far. See, that's the thing. The world don't know when to stop. They always go too far. They always go too far. You say, go find a God of your own understanding. I found one. More so than anything, he understands me. I don't have to understand him. I need him to understand me. He said, you don't know what you are looking at. So I'm just going to let you understand something. I got this. It looked like the enemy is coming up against you. It looked like you don't have a way out of this situation. It just looked like you can't get past where your thoughts and where your mind is right now. But you don't know what I know. So, in closing, I say this. Don't make no resolutions that you can't keep. Because those natural things, they're going to fail anyway. Ain't going to make no difference. You want to be resolved in something? Be resolved in the fact that know that Pastor Sherry saying something. Jesus loved me. This I know. For the Bible tells me so. Little one.
Oh, bless the Lord.